Welcome to another episode of this instructional running series. I'm Canadian elite runner Rachel Hanna, Pan Am bronze medalist and 2:32 marathoner. Hills, they're an inevitable part of running, but using them as part of your training is actually speed work in disguise. Hills and cross country are a key part of my annual training. There are three basic types of hill training: sprints, intervals, and safely acing a hill, easy or long run. Hill sprints are exactly what they sound like, an all-out effort up a very steep hill. Luckily, they only last about 10 seconds. To begin, find a steep hill with about a 10% grade. Start with a light jog as you approach the hill, and rapidly increase your pace until you're running as hard as you can up the hill and over the top. Drive with your arms to build and maintain momentum. Focus on making short, quick, and powerful steps. Try to hold your top speed for 1 or 2 seconds before coming to a complete stop. Take a moment to catch your breath, then walk or jog slowly to the bottom before attempting the next one. One of the single most important workouts for building strength and speed is hill intervals. These sustained hill repeats are quite a bit longer than sprints, but done at a more comfortable pace. That being said, this is still one challenging workout. Find a 5 to 7% grade hill. Run up the hill at a comfortably hard pace. You should be tired and breathing deeply at the end, but not be entirely out of breath or gasping for air. If you're training for a shorter race, like a 5K, begin with 6 to 10 30-second repeats. Each week, increase the repeats first to 45 and then eventually to 60 seconds. If you're training for a 10K, a half, or a full marathon, start with 60 seconds and work up to 2-minute repeats. Start with 4 intervals, and over a few weeks of training, work up to 8 to 10 intervals, or a maximum of 10 minutes of hard work. At the end of each interval, stop briefly to catch your breath. Then slowly jog to the bottom of the hill before starting your next interval. Don't start out too fast, and remember to focus on your form. You want to stand tall and run more on your forefoot, leaning slightly forward, driving your knees upward, simultaneously pumping your arms to keep momentum. Your arms will actually be doing a lot of the work during hill repeats. Mentally, try to break the hill up into smaller segments. Avoid looking at the top of the hill. Instead, keep focused on the 5 paces in front of you as you ascend the hill. The final type of hill training you can do is to simply run a hilly route during your easier long runs. These runs develop muscular strength and endurance, forcing you to practice efficiency and good form, especially when you're already tired. Make sure you choose a route that is particularly hilly, both up and down. The key to getting this training run right is to run at the appropriate effort. A more advanced version of this type of hill training has you practice intentionally increasing your speed, going both uphill and also down, as this requires paying special attention to your running form. Downhill running requires a slight forward lean as well as staying on the balls of your feet. Resist the urge to lean back, land on your heels, or use your quads to brake. When running a hilly route, try surging up and over the hill at a slightly faster than average pace, and then return to an easy, conservative pace on the flat sections. Hills are the perfect way to start training for a goal race because they are less stressful on your body and offer a lower risk of injury compared to other types of workouts. Regardless, always take care of your body before, during, and after every run by dynamically stretching and foam rolling. Make sure to refuel and rehydrate after you hit the hills.